What is going on, guys? My name is Jeff, most Domination TopRamenFTW. That's my PS3 username. How are you guys doing? It is Memorial Day, Monday, May 28th, and I am relaxing at home. Corinne will be home from work shortly, and I am making dinner tonight. I'm making some meatloaf and some mac and cheese. It's my night for dinner. And look at that, I just got owned by that guy. Playing a little Domination on Fallen, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Fallen is one of my favorite maps. A lot of people tend to skip over it in the voting when you vote for maps and everything. They vote to skip this one or pick one or the other, you know. Unless it's Outpost or something. Nobody ever votes Outpost or Carbon or any of those maps. But yeah, I really like this map because it's really wide open, and there's a lot of big areas to flank around the outside of the map, and I really like that. That's kind of my game style. I try to stay on the outsides of the map and flank around their positions as often as possible, just because I'm not one of those, you know, I'm an okay player, but I'm not amazingly good or anything, so I can't run and gun through the middle and kill everybody and just beast. That doesn't work for me. I'll get a lot more deaths than kills, probably. You know, I'll just get some really bad KDRs if I do that every game, because I don't know all the spawns from the back. I know some of the spawns where people spawn in this game, but not all of them. And a lot of the really good players you'll see on YouTube, they know where everybody spawns, and that is gives them an extreme advantage. But I don't know all the spawns, so I don't run a gun through the middle. And I see a lot of Moabs on YouTube. A lot of people getting Moabs on this map. And honestly, my best gun streak is on this map. I had an 18 gun streak on this map. And not even camping at all. Just kind of moving around the outside of the map. Kind of like what you see me doing right now. Although I'm about to die through this hallway. And I thought I should have got that guy, but he put some good shots on me. So, this good tip on this map, too. That truck behind me, Woody's Gamertag, I saw this tip on one of his videos. He crawls underneath that truck, and between the front and rear tire, it might have been T. Martin actually giving that tip, crawling underneath the front two tires on that truck, you can capture that ADOM point, or you can just, you know, wait for people. If they're coming flooding around that corner, you know, you can do a little have a nice little hiding spot right there. They can't even see you really unless they're looking for you, you know, which they rarely are underneath those tires. Anyway, yeah, and a couple days on, let's see, 4 days. So Friday we're gonna go to a Giants game, and I wanted to just give you guys a heads up in case, you know, you're a new viewer or whatever. I'm a huge baseball fan. I used to play baseball a lot. We go to the Giants games a lot, and I talk about baseball a lot in my videos. So if you guys are not baseball fans, you know, not everybody is, feel free to not watch this. Because I'm going to be talking about baseball a lot, and a lot of people, you know, some people don't like baseball for whatever reason. Some people are like, it's not a contact sport, and to them I say, you've never played catcher. You have no idea what you're talking about. But and people don't get injured in baseball. I'm like, well, they don't get injured, you know, with the major injuries like football, but they definitely do get injured in baseball. If anybody tells that to you, that people don't get injured in baseball, they are completely wrong. I'm about to get knifed, and I'm dead. Anyway, the Giants, I want to talk about the All-Star game. Who might be picked from their team to go to the All-Star game. I really think that Melky Cabrera deserves a shot. And people might argue with me here, but as far as outfielders go, I think left field position, Melky Cabrera has it nailed down for the All-Star game. I mean, the guy has, I think somebody just quoted, more hits than anybody else through this point in the season. And he is batting .368 as of right now. At this moment, I just was listening to the game against Diamondbacks, and they said he's batting .368. And the last few games, the series against the Marlins, he just went crazy. Like, he had 3-hit games and 4-hit games just back to back to back. It was nuts. And the guy is not a power hitter. He's a small guy. He's probably 5'9", 180 at the most, you know, and he can run pretty fast. He's a great outfielder too, but the guy can just hit. He's like Ichiro, you know, he just slaps base hits everywhere, all over the place, and he, you know, outruns stuff at first. And he did hit a couple homers, though, in this series against the Marlins. I think 2 homers in back-to-back days, so against some pretty damn good pitchers. So I think the guy deserves a shot at the All-Star team. That being said, the only other players I really think might have a chance although I don't think Angel Pagan will get in because he does have a few errors in center field. He's new to the position. I believe he's new to the position anyway. I don't know him that well. He just came over from New York, but the Mets. But he does have some errors in the position, and other than that, he's a fast base runner, and he hits. I think he's hitting 303 or something going to today. And Buster Posey is an obvious choice because he's a great hitter. He's got a lot of RBIs up to this point in the season, and he does not strike out a lot. He might ground out a lot, but he does not strike out a lot. And so those two guys. Normally, Lincecum would be a shoe-in up to this point in the season, but he is having probably the worst season of his career up to this point. And actually, we're going to see that game, and I'm hoping he's not pitching. First time I've ever able to say that, because he's just not great up to this point. Anyway, guys, this gameplay is about to end. So I actually uploaded this Reaper as my first video ever, the little 30-second clip. This Reaper, I was real proud of it. Got a couple kills with it. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoy the video. Just a short one for you today. TopRamenFTW. Talk to you later. Have a good one.